Mr. Cepeda, are you a sexual pervert? It has nothing to do with you. Why are you telling us to leave?
Because you can't take film in here.
You cannot.
We see, look, there's people right there in the front row recording. Look at that woman in the corner.
I don't see anybody
What
recording.
are you talking about?
Please measure emergency.
There is a 50-year-old male that has invaded the change room and showers of 13-year-old girls. The 50-year-old man changing with 13-year-old girls. Do you have a record of sexual perversion?
Protect me from these people.
Protect us from what? David Menzies for Rebel News here in Barrie, Ontario. Well, I'm standing in the East Bayfield Community Centre. That is the venue for the Trojan Cup. It's a swimming competition. And guess who is dropping by the pool for a dip? Yes, none other than Nicholas J. Cepeda, aka Melody Wiseheart. He is the 50-year-old man we discovered swimming with girls as young as 13 at the Markham Pan Am Centre just north of Toronto in October. Well, he's back. It's like Jaws 2, isn't it? And the thing is, why? Why is this being tolerated? For starters, consider that the world's governing body, that would be World Aquatics, introduced regulations earlier this year that state male swimmers who transitioned after puberty cannot swim with females. Cepeda transitioned well after puberty, so he's breaking the rules of the world governing body. And Swim Ontario, Swim Canada, this community center, they seem to have absolutely no problem with that. And by the way, this is not to say Nicholas Cepeda should be banned from the pool. What World Aquatics did was introduce another category specifically for transgender people. And you know, at the World Swimming Championships back in October in Berlin, Germany, not one person entered the other category. So you have to wonder, don't you, folks? The trans community has been screaming for years and years, tolerance, acceptance, we want to compete. Well, World Aquatics allowed that to give them their own division. Nobody showed up, so maybe there's something else at play. And by that, I mean, is Nicholas Cepeda, I don't know, does he have a fetish? Does he want to go into the girls' change room? Does he want to shower with 13-year-old girls? That's what it looks like to me. My camerawoman, Avery, spotted him going into the female change room. And nobody here, none of the officials, is stopping him from doing so. Again, who cares what Rebel News or David Menzies has to say about transgender athletes? This is the world governing body saying this is offside. In any event, we hope to interview Nicholas Cepeda. I think he was tipped off that we were here, and he entered the community center through a back entrance. Perhaps we can catch him going out. In the meantime, we're going to watch him swim. Just will you see the perverse visuals of a 50-year-old man lining up against 13 and 17-year-old girls. Oh, I see other people. Where are you? I have the protocols for
If you're not going to listen, I'm going to ask you, please stop recording me.
We're in a public place. There's no expectation of privacy.
Then we need to call the police.
Mr. Menzies, I'm going to call Mr. Oakley on you. So,
How you doing, sir? Do you know?
Please stop.
Wait, who are you?
No, we're not doing this.
Okay, well, you have no authorization to kick us out.
Yes, we do.
Are you a security guard?
No.
Okay. Then have a nice day. Pardon me?
Facility operators, David.
Yeah, it's a public facility. There was a 50-year-old man competing against 13-year-olds and changing in the girls' shower. Are you going to do anything about that?
No, it's got nothing to do with me, David. You just
Why aren't you going to do anything about that?
have to be out. You have to go outside, okay? You got to go outside.
I don't think so. We're here to cover some perversity happening in this swimming pool.
It's got nothing to do with me, David.
Okay. Well, it has nothing to do with you. Why are you telling us to leave?
Because you can't take film in here.
You cannot.
We see. Look, there's people right there in the front row recording. Look at that woman in the corner.
I don't see anybody
What
recording.
are you talking about? That woman right there. Okay.
Well, we'll be calling the very police right now.
Okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. We're going to call the police. Because you have a 50-year-old man changing with 13-year-old girls. Do you think that's right?
No comment.
No comment. You don't think that? What about you, sir? Do you think that's right? Do you have a daughter?
This isn't about us.
Yeah, no, it's about a 50-year-old man who might be a sexual pervert showering with 13-year-old girls. You're happy with that?
To leave,
Okay.
we are going to call police.
Well, folks, you saw it yourselves. Some people who would not identify themselves said we're not allowed to film. There are tons of people recording in the spectator gallery. Look, Avery, there's the lady in the black top. She's filming, totally unmolested. But the real story is they are protecting what we think might be a sexual pervert, a 50-year-old man swimming with girls who are minors and apparently changing and showering with them too. You know what? They said they're calling the police on me. I'm calling the police on them.
Please press your emergency.
Yes, hi there. I'm at the East Bayfield Community Center, and there is a 50-year-old male that has invaded the change room and showers of 13-year-old girls.
Okay, I have a call in here for officers to attend the rec center there. He's in the swimming area now, is that correct?
He is on the swimming deck, that's right. He just had a swim in the pool.
Perfect. We're going to have officers come by as soon as we can, okay? We are just very, very busy at the moment, okay?
Well, there you go, folks. For a change, we called the police. And why did we call the police? Because we are seeing, as I said earlier, perversity in the pool. He has absolutely no right, according to the world governing body for swimming, that would be World Aquatics, to be swimming with biological females, let alone biological female minors. And yet it's being tolerated. And as you saw, the people running this community center, the cowards wouldn't give their name. They were ejecting us based on a no filming rule. But, you know, the thing is, we made a printout of the photography regulations and the video regulations. And essentially, it's not to publish unflattering shots, anything of a sexual nature, and of course, not to go into change rooms, bathrooms, and showers while filming. Isn't that interesting? They don't want a camera going into the shower that a 13-year-old girl is in, but if you're a 50-year-old male with your wedding tackle still attached, that's equity, diversity, tolerance, and all the rest of that rubbish. This is the crime happening here. We just watched Nicholas Cepeda swim against 7 other competitors. And guess what, folks? This gender-bending grifter came in 6th place. That's right, swimming against teenage girls. He came in 6 out of 8. What a loser. We finally have a definitive answer to where Nicholas Cepeda changes and showers. It is in the girls' dressing room. I saw it myself with my own eyes. He didn't go into the male dressing room. he didn't go into the family dressing room. Mr. Cepeda, what is your deal? Why are you swimming with 13-year-olds? Why are you breaking world aquatic rules? Why are you running? What are you... Mr. Cepeda, are you a sexual pervert? Why won't you answer these questions? Why are you breaking world aquatic rules? You transitioned after puberty, did you not? Mr. Cepeda, why are you a coward? Do you have a record of sexual perversion?
Protect me from these people.
Protect us from what? Where are you going? But do you think it's appropriate? A 50-year-old man competing and changing and showering with 13-year-old girls?
No.
No? Okay. How does that nursery rhyme go, folks? See how they run? And that rat really went into an Olympic-style sprint. I wonder if he's running races against 13-year-old girls, too. This is an absolute joke that this individual is being allowed to compete against biological females that are a third of his age. And this is on Swim Canada. This is on Swim Ontario, and this is on the Barrie Trojans Swim Club as well for being accommodated in such a fashion. And we are the bad guys in this. We have the community center employees phoning the police. It's been almost an hour now. They still haven't arrived. I don't know if we should stick around. We phoned the police too, but I guess they know where to reach us. In any event, this is the latest in transanity. We're not going to let this story go, folks. We're going to keep covering it. This is, as I said earlier, perversity in the pool. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzies. Well, you know, folks, when it comes to transanity out there, where is the mainstream media? They either think it's too much of a third-rail issue, or they actually agree in a biological male identifying as a teenage girl. It's sick. Please, we depend on you for support. Please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation.